on a Sunday morning. You want me to get up, huh? Put some content out, huh? I got news for you guys. I got news for you guys. You know I'm gonna put something out. I'm gonna put something out. You know, I was sitting here surveying the landscape, see what's happening in the game industry. But I got some videos for you. Let's. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Mornings. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. All right, we're gonna talk about microtransactions. I got 4 articles here. Listen to this. Microtransactions dominate 58% of the PC gaming market revenue in 2024. Full price games see decline. What that means is that people were playing the free-to-play games, whether on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. It says here, PC gaming market continues to grow, with players showing a strong preference for spending money on microtransactions rather than full price, according to the latest 2025 gaming PC and console report by Newzoo. Then in parentheses it says, thanks TechSpot. The picture is clear. Microtransaction made up 58% of all PC revenue in 2024, totaling $24.4 billion. This marks a 1.4 year-over-year increase. Subtopic: Which games are players spending the most on? Question mark. Says here, the reports highlight the top 3 games that generates the most revenue through microtransaction: Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Roblox, and of course, Fortnite. It says these games are leading the way in terms of microtransaction earnings, with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 standing out for its massive success in this era. Even though PC gamers are increasingly spending money on microtransaction, the topic still tends to be somewhat controversial. Despite being leading source of revenue in the industry, microtransactions are often discussed negatively. It says here, DLC growth and the decline of premium games. It says in addition to microtransaction, DLC downloadable content also saw an increase, generate 0.8% more revenues than the previous year. DLC earns $5.3 billion, making up 14% of the total PC market revenue. The growth was driven by expansion and updates for popular titles like Diablo 4, Elden Rings, and World of Warcraft. On the other hand, premium games were more once dominant force in the market, saw a 2.6% decline, that is. They earned $10.7 billion, representing 20% of total PC market revenue. The drop is linked with changing habits among gamers, who are increasingly opting to spend on free-to-play titles rather than full-price games. I play free-to-play games, a lot of them. Hell yeah, you best believe it. DC Universe, Hawkins. Oh yeah. What's the other game here? Where you use you're playing soccer, but you're using vehicles. Can't call the name out. But anyway, it says here, despite the shift in revenue source, the PC market has remained stable, with the annual growth of 0.1% in total. The market generates $37.3 billion in 2024. Newzoo forecasts steady growth for the PC market, predicting revenue will reach $37.9 billion in 2025 and surpass 40 billion by 2027. Yeah, a lot of people are playing free-to-play games, and I'm trying to think of the game that it's on the tip of my tongue too. I can't even call it out. But yeah, there's a lot of those free-to-play games that I play. You know, whether on console and PC, and you know, and what you do is you just buy the expansion to that free-to-play game and just keep playing it. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing now. And PC Steam has a lot of free-to-play games, man. A lot. Anyway, what else we got here on the news? Let's see, what's this? Microtransaction. Okay, there was another article here that I was looking at that I need to get to. Oh yeah, here's another one. Let's talk about tariffs. Yeah, it says tariffs are a nightmare for the industry, but game prices should stay safe from changes. Game prices are never safe. The prices got to go up anyway. A new article from GameIndustry.biz discuss how the industry of tariffs by the U.S. President Trump administration is creating big problems for video game industry. The tariffs are seen as a major headache for the industry, but digital game price might stay safe from any changes. With a 90-day suspension of the tariffs just after their announcement, the economic situation has become even more complicated, and the outcome is still uncertain. It's hard to say the video game market will adjust, but there are some factors we can look at. Rod Fay, along with advice and analysis from various experts, have some hopes that digital game prices will remain unchanged, at least for now. Yeah, the prices got to go up. It says here, the main issue with tariffs are related to hardware production. China in particular had been hit hard by these tariffs, and the U.S. Government has set tariffs at 104% on the products from China. The situation is hurting the production lines of many tech companies which have assembly base in China or Asia in general. It's likely that these tariffs will affect the cost of hardware production, including PC component and consoles. However, video games are in a different situation. Digital games should not be affected by the tariffs. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. It says here, these games should not see price changes unless there are other factors influencing them. Physical game production might be affected by the new shutdown. The companies involved in mastering and packaging games might be located in country hit by the tariffs, especially for the U.S. market. Many physical games in the U.S. are produced in Mexico, and tariffs use increased production costs. However, it should be relatively easy to move production lines to the U.S. to avoid these issues. It says in general, though, there's no clear reason to expect digital game prices to go up due to tariffs. They should remain safe from changes and price increase. Remember a couple weeks ago, a few months back, or some weeks now, when I made, or some months ago or weeks. Remember I made a video about the hard drive situation with the PS3 and the PlayStation 4, saying that 12 terabytes that the PS3 needs like a 12 terabyte hard drive limit, and the PS4 needs to be need to go above 12 terabytes. Yeah, digital game prices are not exempt from going up. It means that the prices can go up on physical and digital games. So for those people think that the price is going to stay stagnant and it's not going to go up, think again. Okay, all right. Anyway, what else we got here? Let's see, what else we got here? What else we got? Oh, let's talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro. Remember when the PlayStation 5 Pro came out and people were throwing tantrums over the price? Oh, they gonna love this little article here. Listen to this. It says here, Assassin's Creed Shadows on PS5 Pro takes on high-end PCs, claims Ubisoft. It says here, Ubisoft is very happy with what they have achieved with Assassin's Creed Shadows on the PS5 Pro. They recently shared their excitement in a blog post on the official PlayStation website, stating that this version of the game rivals ultra high-end PCs. Improvements on PS5 Pro. Pierre Fortin, the technology director at Ubisoft, gave a detailed explanation about the update made to Assassin's Creed Shadows on PS5 Pro. He called it the ultimate console experience, claiming that it can now compete with high-end gaming PC. Several upgrades have been added, from better resolution frame rates to a key improvement in lighting using ray tracing, which offers a more advanced system than what is seen on standard on consoles. Well, PCs will always rule, you know. PCs, by that statement alone, PCs will rule, because Nvidia right now on their 50 cards, on their new graphics card right now, they're using GDDR7 memory, the latest RAM. Yeah, Anyway, for video RAM, that is. Says here, notable results for PS5 Pro. Says here, with the new GPU in the PS5 Pro, Assassin's Creed Shadow on this console can take advantage of better technology. These includes more advanced global illumination using ray tracing and access to BVH8, a hardware acceleration system with 8 modules. The handling of ray tracing reflection is also more advanced with extended RT support in the 40 FPS balance mode. This makes it smoother to use. Another important feature of the PS5 Pro version is supported for PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution (PSSR). This is an AI-powered image upscaling system using to the PlayStation console. Oh yeah, and let's not forget that AMD is also working. AMD is also working with Sony on that too, you know. So that might have something to do with it too. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. The PlayStation 5 Pro is a really good console. But let's not kid ourselves here. PC still rules. Okay. Yeah, and I think Ubisoft just having a little fun with this with that statement. Don't get me wrong. PlayStation 5 Pro can do its thing, but PC is just PC. I'm just saying, you know, PC is a whole different animal. So anyway, and based on this picture here that I'm looking at, not bad, not bad. Anyway, what else we got here? Let's see here. What else we got? See, I did that. Okay, did that. Oh yeah, here's this for Death Stranding. Kojima says there, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, 95% complete. Hideo Kojima confirms. Says here the wait for Death Stranding 2 on the beach is almost over. Hideo Kojima shares exciting news during the latest Koiji 10 radio show, revealing that the game is now 95% complete. He compared the current state of games to final hours of a 24-hour day, signaling the latest stages of an increased creative process. With the release set for June 26, Kojima Production still has time to polish every detail. Says here on Twitter, says here Hideo Kojima say Death Stranding 2 is currently 95% complete. While speaking on his Koiji 10 radio show, it's about 95% now. It feels like it's a 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Speaking of 24 hours, Koiji Pro DS2 is at 10 o'clock p.m. There are 2 hours left. Anyway, says here Death Stranding 2 on the beach will continue the story of Sam Porter Bridges, played by Norman Reedus, a skilled delivery man working to bring essential supplies to isolated American citizens after the Death Stranding event. This event caused a mix between the worlds of living and the dead. And in this first chapter, Death Stranding 2019, Sam travels across the country with global reconnecting people, stopping a terrorist group while avoiding strange creatures. Time falls, a rain that ages anything it touches instantly. In the sequel, Sam will team up with other survivors to face mysterious new missions. And what's next for Kojima Production? Kojima Production still has time to fine-tune Death Stranding 2 before its release. With the release date set for June 26, more updates are expected in the coming weeks, further fueling excitement for the highly anticipated sequel. Yeah, Kojima. Yeah, he's doing pretty well right now. You know, after his breakup with Konami, he found new life. Yeah. You know, it's like he was with Konami from the PS2. For so many years, and then he decided to they let him go, but I think he was already had a backup plan. Like, okay, they got if Konami let me go or release me or fire me or whatever, I got something else that I was working on during that time. So he's doing pretty well so far. So yeah, Kojima is. You can tell by his works that he's having He's having success right now. So, yeah. All right, what do we got here? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I think I talked about this. Let's see, La Chimera. See, La Chimera is coming to PC this month, and it looks awesome. Okay, got the trailer. It says here, our Reburn, formerly 4K Ukraine, has released its first gameplay for La Chimera, the company upcoming first-person shooter. The game will be coming to PC through Steam on April 25th, and it looks incredible. La Chimera is a story-driven science fiction FPS set in a futuristic Latin America. It is built using the 4A engine, the same engine that was used to create the Metro series. In many ways, the game gives off Crysis vibes, bringing to the table futuristic tech and exosuit abilities. While the game will launch on April 25th, it will also have a 24-hour closed beta on April 12th. This will allow gamers to get hands-on experience with the game ahead of launch and give feedbacks. It says that the year 2064, the majority of the nation states have become extinct. A series of natural and human-caused catastrophe in the 2040s and 2030s triggers the collapse of a global system, lead to fragmentation of human communities. The political entities in the New World are microstates, and even amidst the current interstate and corporate conflict, typical see no point in maintaining their own armies, having to rely on mercenary faces. The golden age, the private military, and so-called PMC has arrived. As operative, you can take on intensive, high-risk, dystopian world of future Latin America across breathtaking megapolis and lush jungles, combining the highly advanced weaponry and technology, battling against rival factions. And got the trailer here. It says, based on the trailer above, Reburn has created a PC game with excellent visuals. This is a stunning first work from a new developer. If you are a fan of futuristic single-player FPS, you should be watching La Chimera with interest. As a single-player FPS game about to see resurgent popularity, I hope so. As a fun multiplayer games are, the world needs more single-player FPS titles. Nah, single player FPS games are good to a point, but you got to have that multiplayer aspect to it. You know, yeah. Just look at Call of Duty and you see what I'm talking about. So, yeah. I mean, it's good. I mean, it's good to have single player games, but you got to have that multiplayer, man, to really make that game shine. Yeah. Anyway, what else we got on the gaming news here? What else we got? Let's see here. Okay, game developer, what you got? What you got, game developer? Yeah, you. Any news on a Sunday, game developer? Nah. Okay, what else we got? You don't put something out on a Sunday. You think I was just gonna let the day go by and I don't put something out? I was sitting here surveying the landscape so to see what I can come up with. Yeah. Checking out the news, let's see what's happening in the industry. Yep. So yeah, for PC gamers, man. So yeah. What else we got on the gaming news? Let's see here. What else we got? What we got? What time is it right now? 11:51. All right, time to upload this. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh yeah. Let's see what PC Games N got something to say here. Let's see what they got on the gaming front here. Let's see. I did that yesterday. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. What's this? Slick shooter Echo Point Nova introduced a new shotgun that will make Doom quiver. Echo Point Nova is a movement FPS unlike any other, with huge open worlds and co-op, and it just got a better with a Doom-inspired shotgun. All right, got the trailer here, and it says Greylock Studio is selling Echo Point Nova at 33% discount on Steam right now, so you can expect to pay $1624/1406 until Saturday, April 26th. All right, keep moving here. What else we got on the gaming news? What else we got? What's this? Yeah, I got you guys, man. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put something out. Said Project Diablo 2 Season 11 is shaking up builds with new items and rune words as Blizzard's focus all its attention on Diablo 4 modders are hard at work on Project Diablo 2 Season 11 to keep the classic ARPG alive. Alright, they got a trailer here, so we'll leave it. Yeah, the modding community, man. They know what to do. Alright, what's this? Yeah. Let's see, before the Marathon Alpha, grab the original FPS trilogy on Steam for free. You can try Bungie's new Extraction game with the Marathon Alpha very soon. But in the meantime, the original FPS trilogy is a free on Steam. Alright. Got a trailer here too. We'll leave it. What else we got? On the news. Got to get you up to date. Got you guys, man. Cyberpunk strategy game Hearts of the Machine makes management much smoother. Cyberpunk City Builder and 4X strategy game Hearts of the Machine delivers up a new visual overlay, making management a lot easier. Alright, what's this? Hearts of the Machine. Got a trailer. Okay, cool. Alright, so what else they got here? It says I'm very impressed by the early access launch of Hearts of the Machine, which manages to multiple potential overwhelming numbers of systems feel approachable through detailed tutorials and expansion. It's still not perfect. However, once the tutorial reins have been lifted, you might find yourself struggling to recognize exactly what the problem should take priority. To help solve that, a new update for the strategy game introduced one of the most frequent requests, a new analysis lens. And it says the lens in the Hearts of the Machine are essentially different from overlay that changes how the world map is displayed, allowing you to focus on particular elements based on what you're currently trying to do. It's much like dipping down on the electricity network layer in the SimCity, and the new look analysis lens will be made available right from the start. Chapter 1 is the perfect answer. Alright. Video games, folks. Alright, what else we got on the news here? What's this? Is that Chuck Norris? Says here, revamp and improve Payday rival crime boss Raquel City is just $2 right now. Co-op heist game and Payday rival crime boss Raquel City is just $2 on Steam right now, and with some big plans for incoming 2025 content. All right, they got a like a conference video here, so we'll leave it. Oh yeah. Yeah, and it says you can grab Raquel City for 90% off until Friday, April 25th. So expect to pay $1.99/$1.59. Yeah, you guys got plenty of games, man. Got plenty of games to play. Got you guys, man. What's this? Yeah, told you I was gonna put something out, man. You know me, I'm gonna put something out. Hit survival game Soul Mask detailed packed 2025 roadmap impending 1.0 launch. The 2024 survival game Soul Mask is getting much bigger as Campfire Studios outline huge plans for this year that includes a 1.0 Steam launch. Let's see what we got here. Got a trailer here, that's for sure. And what they say here, it says in 2024 survival game was king. Enshrouded, once human, Arabic Factor, Pal World. These are just some of the experiences that dominate PC last year, with many of them still well into their ongoing early access journey. One such game is Soul Mask, and after almost a year on Steam, we finally know what to expect into and beyond the imminent 1.0 launch. It says here Soul Mask might look like your typical survival game at a glance, but it has one big new idea that sets it apart. As you build your tribe and create a safe haven for them, you can take control of an NPC if, like, one of their skills think their stats are more suited to an upcoming task, or find their personality more in line with your own. You can sync up your consciousness and get in the driver's seat. Alright, this game is still growing, of course, but all the roadmap details, everything we can expect from Soul Mask in 2025, including upcoming 1.0 launch starting in 22nd quarter of 2025. Developed Campfire Studio is introducing an automated clan system. This means you should set construction and logistics to run without the major input, which will make managing your tribe growth and upkeep a lot easier. Yeah. Yeah, man. Alright, what else we got here? Let's see, what's this? Gotta keep you guys in the loop, and that's gotta do it. Anyway, gotta stay consistent with this, man. That's the name of the game. Alright, what's this? What's this? You guys thought I wasn't gonna put something out? See, overlooked dice-based roguelike Rollscape expand with meta progression. Underrated roguelike game Rollscape just got its third huge free update since launch, and it's massively overhauled the entire experience. Alright, we got a video for you, so that should give you an idea. And it says let's see what it says here. Rollscape is all about your score. You start with a limited number of dice rolls. With each drop tiles on the floor that gives you a point, you can then spend those points to upgrade your titles, enhance the future rolls, climb as far as possible like the best roguelike game. However, there are synergies to unlock and choices to make that shares your energy. If you make the wrong one and run out of rolls, it's time to start from scratch. Anyway, got a video here, so I'll leave a link in the description box. But it says here, Leonardo da Vinci has released a new Rollscape update alongside 30% off sales, so you can expect to pay $5.59/468 until Sunday, April 19th. So yeah, you guys are good. News, deals, games, update. The usual. You guys are good. Yeah, you got plenty of games, man. So plenty of games to play, and keep you guys in the loop on what's going on gaming wise. So it's Sunday, man. Got plenty of games to play. You got your free game too, River City Girls. I gotta put that link in the description box. It's for you guys who like Final Fight type games. That's what it's for, you know. Yeah, so have fun with that if that's your type of game. If not, play something else as usual. But yeah, got to keep you guys in the loop, man. The game industry is moving, you know. Things are happening, and news are happening, so you just have to like keep pushing forward. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy though. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, Star Trek Flag, or Dark Side. Go. Peace.